Let's talk about currency itself. That seems to be the most important part of the discussion. Do you think anything with the volatility that crypto has shown can ever become a medium of exchange in the sense that fiat and sovereign currencies have become? And you look at that analog, you don't have near as many exchanges. I just looked to see how many exchanges are out there. I mean, it's a couple pages full. Do you think in the long run we'll get through with this interesting technology that has so much to offer, not only on the provenance of stuff, but to be kind of that foundation for currencies? Will volatility, the way we've seen it, do you think that is just the early stages of it, or do you think it'll be inherent to cryptocurrency going forward?
Senator, I think, one, you can never predict what's going to happen, but I would say if we look in the past, say, 12 months, from the beginning of 2022 to where we are right now, and especially focusing on the events in the crypto digital asset space in April and May when Terra Luna and some of these bankruptcies at these large lenders and hedge funds occurred, the price movement of, and I'm going to use Bitcoin as the most prominent example, moved significantly downward from a much more elevated price. And then the spread or the volatility has really narrowed, more so than it ever has historically. We've largely been in a $5,000, which is a huge move, right, relative to what you're saying, but relative to the history of the Bitcoin volatility, in the past 6 months, it's been very narrow relative to its past. So is that a sign of things to come? Possibly. And could we end up in a situation where Bitcoin or other digital currencies really start to narrow and you have that pressure from bidders and buyers and sellers where that range is much more narrow? It's possible. I would say also quickly, the technology under the undergird of the foundation of the technology is really an issue. The cost from a payments perspective, which I'm sure you've read about, those are issues that I think have to be figured out in order for the application of these tools in traditional finance and payment systems to be applied.